So, lads, I saw Robin Lundberg sharing this, and I have to talk about this. I just have to talk about this. The top 15 players in the WNBA finals. Like, some of these are mental. But let's scroll to the bottom, and we've got to talk about some of these. So, it starts off with number 15, Megan Gustafson from the Vegas Aces. So, I don't know if I agree with that one. I don't know if Meg Gustafson plays over Cheyenne Parker-Tyus in the WNBA finals with the size that the Phoenix Mercury have. I don't know if she plays over Cheyenne Parker-Tyus. At the same time, like, we're looking at a pretty decent player. And I think they have her ranked as the 7th best player in the Aces, which is fair enough, because I thought Aaliyah and I should play more in the playoffs. And yeah, you're not really going to see you're not going to see Kit Laxa playing much for the Mercury. So fair enough. Whichever of her or Parker-Tyus had a worse player on it. Kat Westbeld 14. I like Kat. I think Kat Westbeld's good. I think Kat Westbeld, if nothing else, she spreads the floor. If nothing else, Kat Westbeld spreads the floor. But 14 in the finals, fair. I don't mind that one. But again, if we're judging by how they're playing the playoffs, I'm expecting to see 13. Jewel Lloyd or Monica Cole-McCanny hasn't done much in the playoffs. So maybe 13 of Cole-McCanny. Dana Evans. Dana Evans been killing it in the playoffs. I was scared. She was someone I was scared of. I was scared of Dana Evans. I'd put Dana Evans over NaLyssa Smith. Like, I know NaLyssa starts, but like, I genuinely was scared. Mack at 12? Okay, I don't mind that. I like Natasha Mack as well. She's a really decent defender. Like, she does her job, I guess. She's effective more so than anything, so I don't mind her at 12. 11, I'll call McCanny, surely. She hasn't been great. Jewel Lloyd 11, wow. Wow, like I mean this when I say this. I would put Jewel Lloyd over Dewanna Bonner. That's like 6th player in each team. I think Jewel Lloyd is the better 6th player. Unpopular opinion. I think she's been better than Dewanna Bonner in the playoffs. Like Dewanna Bonner, yes, Dewanna Bonner hit 3 huge shots in Game 5. Jewel Lloyd hit the biggest shot of the game for the Aces to settle them down in OT, and was playing lockdown defense. And was getting boards. I thought Jewel Lloyd came up equally as big in Game 5, which is more important than Game 4. I would have Jewel Lloyd over Dewanna Bonner. But I would also have Jewel Lloyd over... I don't think Monica Cole-McCanny's been good in the playoffs. Even defensively, I don't think she's been great. NaLyssa Smith at 10. There is no world in which NaLyssa Smith has been better in the playoffs and is going to be better in the finals than Jewel Lloyd. There is no world. Like, NaLyssa Smith will not... Nate Tibbetts will literally... Like, if there's ever a coach that will exploit a player's weaknesses, Nate Tibbetts will not guard NaLyssa Smith outside of 4 feet. Like, he is going to put Natasha Mack on NaLyssa Smith and have her sit 1 foot outside the key and just stand there and let NaLyssa Smith do whatever the hell she wants. He's going to try letting NaLyssa Smith drop 20. There is no coach that is going to be more happy about seeing NaLyssa Smith on the floor than Nate Tibbetts. She's been good, by the way. I mean this. NaLyssa Smith, very foul prone still. Very foul prone. But she's an athletic finisher, and the way that she finishes is kind of something that no other WNBA player can replicate. And it's the reason why she's so hard to evaluate as a player, because NaLyssa Smith does things that no other player can do. She makes shots that no other player can. Like, she's become very good at it at dunker spot. But you kind of needed... She's basically turned into Natasha Howard. And I do think Natasha Howard's a better defender. But NaLyssa Smith offensively is basically Natasha Howard. So I don't mind it. Like, if she got... Like, she just needs an off-season. Just rework the jump shot. Like, I don't care where she goes. Just rework the jump shot. Like, if she can... Because her hands are okay. Her touch is good. Heck, even if she starts double clutching from the free throw line. If she goes and... Kevin Duckworth, one hand... shoots a push shot. She shoots the Magic Johnson push shot. Like, I'm convinced she can make the Magic Johnson push shot, but that is not going to be good. It's not going to be great. But 10, I'd have a Cole McCanny in the playoffs below these, even though I think Cole McCanny is really good. Sammy Whitcomb at 9. Sammy Whitcomb's the only reason. Like, she's huge. And also, how the fuck is Sammy Whitcomb behind Dewanna Bonner? Like, what? What are we doing? Sammy Whitcomb's unbelievable this season. Then you got Monica Komikani at 8. Like, look, she's going to be tasked with guarding Jackie Young. So, that's going to be a big one. That is going to be a big one. Like, depending on how well she does guarding Jackie Young, like, that really is, that's going to change anything. She is a sniper, though. I have to say, like, she's not shooting well. She's a sniper. Monica Komikani, she's somebody that, by the way, I was making videos on her before the season started. Because she was so good in those... I didn't see much of her in France. And in the playoffs, she was like... I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy what she did in the playoffs in France. And she is a big game player. She's a big-time player. She makes big shots. So, I'd still have her below Sammy Whitcomb. But I'd also... I'd probably have her above DB. What? Copper behind Dewanna is... There's no way they forgot Dewanna Bonner exists, right? There's no way, right? There's no way that Dewanna Bonner is above Kahleah Copper. Kahleah Copper was... Like... She was terrible in game 2, but like, she basically won them game 3. Still, she is their third best player. You can argue their second best player. Like, because there are games when Satu is just, she makes or misses shots. If like Satu was 5'10", she'd be the same player. She just gets, freedom to do what she wants. By the way, Alyssa Thomas should be number 1 based on the playoffs. The Mercury and Dewanna Bonner might have saved each other. In what way? In what way did Dewanna Bonner save the Mercury? They were the 2nd seed when she signed there. And there was actually a stage where they were, I think through 10 games, they were below 500 after they signed her. It looked like her career was, it was a sputtering to an end after a disappointing start in first season with Indiana. She was equally as good with Indiana as she's been with Phoenix. She just quit. Like, it's not like Dewanna Bonner was awful. She was a good bench player. She was averaging like 8 points per game off the bench. Like, she was fine. She was absolutely fine for the Fever. And what? She's gone from averaging 8 points a game to, let's see her playoff stats. Oh, averaging 7 points per game. So less than she averaged for the Fever. She's averaging in the playoffs. But apparently, her career was looking like it was going to a bad end for the Fever. Like, no, she's been equally... It's just, she's got not better players around her. Well, healthy, yeah, better players around her. Let's be real. Healthy. And she didn't buy into the Fever culture. But, it says here they released her after 9 games. Has to be taken into account that she quit for 5 games after that. She then joined the Mercury, where she immediately had a more defined role. Once a star, Bonner expected her role player status, or accepted ACC. Her role player status, yeah, but she couldn't for the Fever. That's the problem. She couldn't accept being a role player for the Fever, and she could with the Phoenix Mercury. She's made just 5 of 23 points in the playoffs before helped fuel the comeback in the series clincher. So, yeah, she was 0 of 11 at one stage. Like, she's been terrible in the playoffs. They've been absolutely terrible. How the hell? She had a Kahleah Copper. And Sammy Whitcomb. Heck. For that measure, and Jewel Lloyd. But Chelsea Gray 5. Yeah, in fairness, Chelsea Gray is a big shot maker. She doesn't play the point guard anymore. She's playing exclusively off the ball right now, but she's a big shot maker. Like, we can be honest here with Chelsea Gray. Like, she's not the point guard anymore. She's not even the point fraud, because she's a very, very solid shot making 2-guard. She's a very solid shot making 2-guard, and that's a player that they kind of need. Like, even averaging 7 assists per game, she doesn't take the ball up as much anymore. It's kind of, they run a couple of actions, and then if nothing's on with about 10 seconds to go, then they go to the Chelsea Gray pick and roll. So she's playing as like a combo guard right now. But no, I think she's, like, you can see her shot making. Like, she's not prime Chelsea great, but still a good player. 4, Satu. I still stand by Kalia Copper over Satu. Like, she shoots 34% from 3. Thomas is the Mercury's player, but Satu is the difference maker. Yeah, but you can say if you can literally point to any shooter who shoots as many shots as Satu and say when they make shots, you win. Like, it says she can spark a run ball herself with a quick release, deep shooting talents, coupled with her ability to run the floor and get to the rim. I mean this when I say this. Like, Satu Sabali is a fucking myth. Like, she just has the greenest light ever. And like, when the answer is if she shoots well, her team wins, and if she shoots bad, her team loses. That's not the sign of a great player. That's the sign of a fucking shot chucker. Like, and she's gonna win a championship. She's gonna win a fucking championship. But Jackie Young third. Yeah, I agree. I would actually go Aja 2, Alyssa Thomas 1. They're not going to do that. AT 2, Aja 1, yeah. I know Aja's scoring 26 points per game, but like, if you look when it mattered, Aja was not big down the stretch in game 5. Aja was really poor in game 1. Aja, I thought, was really good in game 3 against the Storm, but really bad down the stretch. There's been a lot of times where Aja has been, when it kind of mattered, not great. But at the same time, like, look, she is one of the 2 best players in the world. Like, she's a better player than Alyssa Thomas, but I think Alyssa Thomas really came up clutch. I think she really, really came up clutch in these playoffs. And like 18, 8, and 9 are fucking wild numbers. And especially the way the games are being reffed, I'd have her won. So yeah, how the hell is Dewanna Bonner ahead of Kalia Copper? Whoever made their ranking has not watched 1 minute of the playoffs. Anyway, I'll see you guys.